He may decide you as a partner, you may not have children. This is the plan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Innahu alimun qadir. He is all-knowing. He knows the reasons. Qadir, he is able to do whatever he wants. Zahra, as a woman, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam never said, because she's a girl, I will not invest in her. Sometimes we do. I come from Africa, and I know very difficult communities sometimes we find there. When you have girls, it's like you don't have children. Children are boys. Why? Because they will protect you. When you're in difficulties, they will be there. Rasulullah says, no, children are children. Invest in your children. Yes, sometimes I know, some communities we may say, why do I need to educate my children, my girls? Someone will come and marry them, end of story. But we know if we do not educate our women, then what they will produce, it will be difficult for them to nurture them properly. And then you, one day will become angry. And you say, who are you? You are not educated. And your children will listen to you the way you talk to your wife. When they grow up, they will imitate you and they will copy you and paste in their lives. And then problems will happen there. And they will listen to you. Look, we are the product of a mother and father who talk against education or why we don't have education. Problems will start at home. Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. He knew to have a girl is a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that's why he invested heavily with Zahra alayha salam. Now you can see the outcome. When Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. He looks at the mother. Zahra is praying. Thursday night, near Fajr, all the du'as she is asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is about the neighbors. He mentions their names. He prays for them. Then Imam al-Mujtaba says, mother, beloved mother, why I hear you mention the names of all the neighbors, but you don't mention our names? And then Zahra says, al-jar thumma dar. Pray for your neighbor first, and then pray for yourself. We know the hadith. But what are we learning there? We are learning that Allah the Almighty, the one who is Kareem, if He listens to your dua because you pray for your neighbors and other people, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will fulfill your hajat. Start with others and then remember yourself. This is because of education from Rasulullah. You remember that Rasulullah, many times Quraysh came, they caused trouble to him. They hurted him so much so that Rasulullah would raise his hand high to ask Allah to destroy them. But he said, no. Allahumma ihdi qawmi fa innahum la ya'lamun. Oh Allah, guide my people because they don't know what they are doing. This is education. Unfortunately, this noble lady, Fatima Zahra al-Batul, she faced calamities. When we remember these calamities, we feel sorry to her. As we know, after the death, or just before the death of the Holy Prophet, according to the hadith which has been narrated by major narrators of hadith, and especially Abdullah ibn Abbas. Abdullah ibn Abbas says when the Holy Prophet was ill, the illness which will take him away from this world, Abdullah ibn Abbas said, we were at the house of the Holy Prophet. And the Holy Prophet was sitting with us companions. Then the Holy Prophet said, Atuni bi kitabin wadawa. Bring me paper and pen, or if you want, pen and ink, so that I can write something which if you hold on, you will never go astray. Abdullah ibn Abbas said it was raziyah, according to Arabic language, Raziyya, it was a calamity. What happened, Ya Abdullah ibn Abbas? He said when the Holy Prophet wanted pen and paper, then he was not just given that, but also there was a companion between us. He said, don't give him because innahu la yahjur. The Rasulullah is in a state of delirious. He doesn't know what he's saying. He is out of control. Don't give it to him. Abdullah ibn Abbas said, I cried whenever I remembered that. Innahu la yahjur. Other narrators, they wanted to make the word to be seen as if it's not very strong. They said, Innahu ghalabahu al-waja'. He is facing very strong pain. So don't give him paper and pen. And the commotion started. These people are saying, give him. Others are saying, don't give him. Until the Holy Prophet said, Qumu anni. Go away from me. Don't argue in front of me. They forgot Surah Al-Hujurat. So Abdullah bin Abbas said, I cry because this was a musibah, first musibah which happened. But then the Holy Prophet later on called Az-Zahra. And the Holy Prophet said, come to me, closer to me, my dear daughter. The holy lady went, and the Holy Prophet whispered on the right ear something. Zahra cried. And then the Holy Prophet whispered another thing on the left ear, and Zahra smiled. Wives of the Holy Prophet wanted to know, what did the Holy Prophet say to you? Why you cried and then you were happy? But Zahra did not say that at that moment. Few days later, and especially after the death of the Holy Prophet, Zahra said, I remember my father when he said something in my right ear. He said that I have been called and I am going to answer and I'm going to die in few days. I cried because I knew by missing Rasulullah, it means you have missed the blessings from Allah. Wahy will stop, Quran will not come down, Jibreel will not come in our houses. That to me is a musibah, and to miss Rasulullah is a big calamity. Zahra said, but then another thing which the Holy Prophet told me is that I will be the first one to join Rasulullah after his death. Then I smiled. We asked, Ya Zahra, how could you smile when that Rasulullah said you will meet him? Zahra said, yes, because I understand by meeting with Rasulullah, this will be meeting with many blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We said, okay, Ya Zahra, but how did it happen when you met Rasulullah? It is here we understand. After the death of the Holy Prophet, a group decided to meet at a place assembly which is known as Saqifa Bani Sa'ida. Imam Amirul Mu'mineen did not participate there because he was busy taking care of the body of Rasulullah, him and his Shia. But while that was happening, then the group which decided to choose the first Khalifa, they said, we don't see Ali and his Shia. Where are they? They are at the house of Amirul Mu'mineen. It was here the second Khalifa said, Qunfudh, who was the servant, go with the group of people, force Ali bin Abi Talib to come and give us allegiance. They went to the house, and Ali alayhi salam refused to come out. They reported the information to the Khalifa, and the order came, go and burn the house of Fatima. When they went there, Fatima heard that they are coming to burn the house. She said, I will not allow you to do that. Someone said, how can you burn the house? Inna fiha Fatima. In it there is Fatima. They said, wa in, even though Fatima is there, we are going to burn the house. And then they forced the door so hard. Zahra, according to Sulaim bin Qais al-Hilali, he said that you know what happened? Zahra did not have her khimar, the covering of her face, and she was standing behind the door. They pushed the door so hard so that Zahra, who was pregnant at that time, she had that miscarriage of Muhsin. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. It was a calamity which happened in the house of Amirul Mu'mineen. And not only that, later on, as we come to understand, when Imam Amirul Mu'mineen was washing the body of Zahra, La hawla. Amirul Mu'mineen, oh Ali, how did you manage? Imam Amirul Mu'mineen, people had cries coming from the room which he was washing the body of Zahra. And then they wanted to know, oh Ali, why are you crying? Amirul Mu'mineen said, Fatima was amana to me. Fatima was given to me by Rasulullah as a trust. But now I'm washing the body of Zahra, and something is missing from her body. What was that, Amirul Mu'mineen? That was the rib which was broken, and the baby Muhsin died. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. وسيعلم الذين ظلموا آل محمد أي منقلب ينقلبون ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم.